Hello, hello, hello. I am Nikole and welcome back to the channel. We are here to get into 25 singles, albums, and moments of the year. So let's run it back on 2022. Now, this year proved to be very stressful for a lot of artists when it comes to social media and record labels consistently seeming to drop the ball. Now, Megan Thee Stallion came back to us with her sophomore album, Traumazine, or should I call it her third? I don't know, but this album was way, way better than Good News. Good News was very confusing. Traumazine came back to us with better flows, better features, better samples, and she actually addressed everything that she's been going through over the last couple of years. The Tory Lanez situation, her relationship with Partisan Fontaine, and losing her mom and grandma over the last couple of years. Megan Thee Stallion just cannot catch a break. And y'all won't let her live on social media either. Now, I am glad that she finally kind of backed up from going off on social media and started to put it more into art. But I'm just at the phase where I just want great music from Megan. I feel like it took us a long time to get back onto the wave of the good music from the mixtape era that she was in. And I think that's honestly just because she had a lot of changes in her team after her mom passed. And it's just too much drama to where you can't focus on making the good music. So we need to give her a break, and 1501 needs to stop playing. Now, another artist that y'all absolutely need to be giving some grace is Chlöe Bailey. Now, it's been a wild ride for her these last 2 years because apparently everybody is very, very surprised by what is happening. Now, Chlöe dropped multiple singles this year, but one of my favorites was Surprise. I feel like Surprise was the GP R&B song. Now, all of her singles kind of have a different vibe, a different flow, but I feel like Surprise was something that the older crowd could get onto, and I feel like that's what people more so expected her to come out with. Not the topic of the song, but the sound of the song. Now, I have personally liked all of the singles that Chlöe has dropped since her solo debut. Mainly Surprise was my favorite just because I felt like the writing was more solid on this song. And the visual of the song, I felt like with the topic of the song, I was nervous. I didn't know what the visual was gonna give, but she toned it down and made it something that was so simple and relatable and was a easy watch to an easy listen song. Now, one good thing about Chlöe is just like SZA, when it comes to a hook, she understands how to use melody and the writing, that all of her hooks honestly get stuck in your head, whether you like the song or not. Now, beyond Chlöe being in this space of finding herself, I feel like Chlöe is just one of those artists that is inspired by all genres and that shows up in the art that she creates. So she is, to me, definitely more so a project-based artist, which is why we need to get to this album. Now, on the topic of missing albums, there were a lot of albums that I was expecting this year, in addition to Chloe's. From Kiana Ledé's album, Cardi B, Victoria Monet's album, Usher's album. He's been working on his Confessions 2 for about 3 years now. And yes, y'all, I am still waiting on Normani's debut album. I don't know what's going on over there. And Beyonce, where's Act 2 and 3? Or at least the visuals. Nah, I'm gonna leave you alone because you do what you want to do. You can do what you want to do, but we'll talk about why I need them visuals later. I think at this point, I'm gonna stop taking release dates serious because all of these artists and more that I have listed, most of them have stated that their projects are either done and waiting on release dates, or they've been lying to us. I think a lot of them been lying to us. I don't know what's going on with these labels. Maybe they're not taking the artists seriously. I know a couple of labels were holding their projects until they had a TikTok hit, which is ridiculous. Like, you cannot call a TikTok hit. And maybe it's just that labels are at the point to where they can't handle all of these artists budget-wise. But yeah, I'm kind of over the whole political game of this music industry right now. Now, luckily, we did get SZA's album this year, but very, very late in the year. Even the albums that we did get, it seemed like promoting these albums weren't a priority. It's like they'll announce 2 weeks before the release date that the album is coming without a exact lead single, and the rollouts are either non-existent or just a mess. So I don't know what's really going on, but I'm hoping to see some of these albums debut in 2023. All right, y'all, that's a wrap on this episode. Let me know, what did you guys like about Megan's second album? What are you guys expecting from Chlöe's debut album? Who are some artist albums that you're looking forward to for 2023? Now, y'all already know what to do here on YouTube. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a drop. And we'll be back with 25 singles, albums, and moments from 2022. But with RCA being the machine that it is, the work really never stopped. Make sure that they place all of their new artists in the right rooms and kind of get them collaborating with other artists due to her appearance and what she chooses to do with her free time.